Hey guys, it's your girl Olivia the Bull, because you know I'm a Taurus, okay? So anyways, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much for joining me. So today we're gonna be doing a love reading, because even though this is a timeless reading, which means that you can watch it at any point. If you watch this a year from now, a day from now, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is the resonance. So resonance is like if it resonates with you, if you see it and you're like, yeah, this seems like my story. But today we're doing it by the element. So you're gonna look at your sun sign, and you're gonna look what element it's in. Is it fire sign, water, air, or earth? And then you can go fast forward. The timestamps will be down below, and you can go see your story. But if you feel like something's missing to the story, or that you'd like to get more information, you can look at your other aspects. So look at your birth chart and see if you have a lot of water signs, a lot of earth signs, fire, the whole drill. So this was going to help you to create the whole story. If you'd like to get your own personal love reading with you, even if you're single or if you're attached in a relationship, this is going to be very specific to you. This right now is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. Take what applies and let the rest fly. Earth signs, this is your love reading. So let's hop into it. Remember, this is timeless. This doesn't mean that you're an Earth sun, but this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars. Just take it how it resonates. So the overall energy is, I feel like there's a lot of emotional changes going on. You guys might feel a little abandoned right now and feel like you don't really recognize like what to do in your love life. It could feel all over the place, especially with this Five of Cups energy, which in this deck is the Five of Emotions. It's like her heart, it's giving me Elsa vibes. Like maybe some of you guys are not are feeling suppressed with your sexual identity. Some of you guys could feel like you don't really know how to express your emotions because you've been through so much that you've kind of frozen up everything that you wanted. And also some of you guys could also work with the moon cycles or just follow the moon. Or you could have Cancer in your chart or be dealing with the Cancer. We also have Scorpio, Aquarius, and Virgo. But what I'm seeing is I feel like that you guys have been through a lot, but a lot when it comes to like deception. Like here we have the Seven of Voices, and this is like my deception card. It's kind of like there's a girl with a thing on her head, and like each side is like it's like you don't know if you can trust people because you've had a lot of situations where people have like switched up on you or told you one thing and done another and sold you a dream. And it's like love is like this impossible, not for everyone, but it could feel like romance could be this impossible thing that you're chasing after. And you've been through so many cycles, especially with this Death card, like over and over again. And some of you guys have been building up your tolerance with your crown chakra. One thing that I want to say is that it might be annoying to hear, but this is just a quick check-in on that. But it's like the more you go through, the more that you're becoming more intuitive, the more that you can see through things. So it almost looks like an illusion energy here, but her eyes are closed and there's an illusion down here. So the more that you've gone through this, it's actually made you more intuitive in your life. It's like it's made you not only like see through people's crap, it's like it's helped you be like a more intuitive person, a more spiritual person. And if it hasn't, this is kind of like utilize that energy. Don't let it go to waste. Don't just be like, oh, F those people from the past. How can I learn from those experiences and transform through that? Because it's a benefit to you. It happened to you to help you to create something. Even all that sadness too, it feels like a lot of trickster energy. But what I'm feeling is you have the Star card, and this talks about wish fulfillment. This is like, see how it's so specific? Like all of these jagged triangles are sticking out to me, and then it's like all this jagged. It's like everything you went through is like creating that intention with your crown chakra. Now going back to the death energy, all that muck and all that stuff you went through is your crown chakra. And here is her crown. She's got flowers, and her crown chakra is projecting out this star, which is her wish, okay? And the 8 star card is reduced down to 8 in numerology, and 8's all about the abundance and new karmic timeline. So it's like there's a wish coming in for you guys in your love life. There's something that you wanted or someone that you wanted for a very long time. You might have to move. They could be at a distance from you. Again, it's so funny. This whole row has all these triangles, and it's like you've been through all of those, over these rough patches. And maybe some of you guys, even how she's dressed in black here and she's dressed in black there, some of you guys have allowed this to kind of like close you off and like harden your heart. But the advice is like to just protect your energy. Protect your energy because you're going somewhere intentional, okay? To a new opportunity, especially with the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo, but what I'm seeing with this Hermit is like you might have spent a lot of time alone, but in that time, like I said, you've been coming enlightened. So don't allow the desert. You could live in the desert, but don't allow the desert or the dry the dry spells or the time alone to keep you from knowing that your footsteps are ordered. You've been on a very specific path, and that path is leading you to a new opportunity with the Ace of Materials. Now look how beautiful she is. Look at all the things she's accumulated because she's gotten to this point. And some of you guys could be in the public eye. I'm seeing like have a very nice Instagram, have like a really like visual presence, because I'm seeing like lights, like makeup lights here. It's kind of giving me that vibe. But you're attracting in a new passionate opportunity. The Ace of Materials is like the Ace of Fire. So you could be attracting in a fire sign or someone that just makes you feel passionate again. After, like, it's almost like you've been out in the desert, and then you have the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. Some sort of like inspiration. Like all the things that you got with your crown chakra, I'm seeing so much crown chakra energy. It was almost like your crown chakra was covered here when you were sad, but now let those energies and let it out. Like take off the, don't get mad at me, y'all. I don't know the name for it, but to take off the scarf. It's like you uncovering your crown chakra and showing the world the real you. When you show the world the real you, you have so many ideas up here. You have so much that you've learned from where you've been through. It's almost like this looks like the desert down here, and then this is the desert down here. So she's dancing right here. She's dancing because it's like a new beginning towards your voice and how you feel and how you express yourself is attracting in this new opportunity in love. I think it's really beautiful. After a long time of not feeling passionate, it's coming in, and it's coming in because I feel like those things, unfortunately, don't feel good, but they were necessary to push you in the right direction, or you would have stayed where it wasn't right. You would have stayed in this energy and you would have been worse off. So even though if you're right here, it may not feel good, but it's way better than being in this deceptive energy, like being sold lies and deception. So this doesn't have to be for everyone, but I'm just saying wherever you are at in your journey, this, for my earth signs, just know that a new opportunity is coming in, and it's passionate and it's fiery, but this is the version of you that you have to be to get it. This beautiful, confident, self-aware, expressive person. So this is who you become by all the things you went through, not this version of you. You're becoming this version of you. Take off the scarf, take off the head wrap, and literally express yourself. And that's what's going to attract in this love to you. All right, group 2. I'm sorry. Oh, I've been doing pick of cards all day. This is for my earth signs. Thank you, earth signs. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all my info will be below. If not, I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey guys, this is for all my fire signs. Welcome to your love reading, y'all. So we gonna get into it. So this is just an energy check-in to see where you guys are in the heart chakra department. Don't take it literal. Remember, this is a general reading. So if you want a personal reading for yourself, you can book with me. But this is just going to give you an idea. Now, some readings might resonate like I'm just talking to you, and some might seem like parts are for you and parts are not. So I feel like with my water signs, those who resonate with this reading in my collective, you might be feeling out of your element. You might be feeling like you remember the good days. You remember like when things were more simple. You might be feeling uninspired, or you could be drinking a little bit much. This is a timeless reading, so it's not all about quarantine, but you got the 4 of Cups, and she looks so uninspired, very bored. And maybe like you're hearing like different voices in your head from the past, like different people, you know, you just feeling like in your feelings a little bit. You're thinking about like when you used to like have fun and be out there and like looking good and like feeling good, and it's like you just feel like very uninspired and alone. Some of you guys could be struggling with anxiety or just feeling like out of your element. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, and those are the strongest energies out. Everything else is just elements. So right now it's like the Hermit card is like feeling like out in the desert, abandoned. Like you could be feeling like it's been a long journey and you've had to overcome so many like different pains and hurts with this Eight of Voices. It's like you could be like looking up for an answer, praying for an answer. Some of you could be drinking a lot of wine, or just really like kind of numbing out a little bit is what I'm feeling. But hold up, fire signs. Hold up. First, we're going to look at this energy that we need to release. Some of you guys need to release a Taurus in your life. Someone who's really toxic, and they might be like very controlling, think they're better than everyone else is what I'm getting. They could have had someone, I'm really seeing for some of you guys, you were dealing with a Taurus or someone who has like a very fixed energy. Doesn't have to be a Taurus, y'all. But it's almost like you were thinking very highly of them, and they might have really delighted in that energy. Like, oh yeah, they think I'm this, they think I'm that. But behind your back, they had someone else. You see how if you look really closely, there's someone behind there that you can't even see because you're right here? I feel like some of you guys, especially with the Seven of Voices card, could have been dealing with someone who promised you a lot, thought highly of you, like promised you, had a lot of intentions for you, but kind of like was a little manipulative, and you would probably not even really know. Because the thing about earth signs, and I'm an earth sign, so I can't even like front, it's really sometimes easy for them to come off as very genuine because they could have been like promising you marriage or speaking long term because that is what they want, but they might have had someone else, especially because you have the Two of Voices. This can represent you trying to make a decision to walk away. Maybe you walked away from someone. For some people, maybe you knew about the other person involved, or maybe you're just like, I know what I want, and if you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to move on. So you moved past this illusion. You went underneath it, and you're like, it's fine. And it's like you made the right decision. So I just want to let you guys know, if you're feeling like, man, I remember when we used to hang out, or I remember this, I remember that, you made the right decision. Now, what people don't say, and I always say this, when you make the right decision, it doesn't always feel good. It doesn't always feel like you're rewarded for choosing yourself. But I feel like just know that I'm going to break it down for y'all. In between this door, there's this little like yellow orb of light, which to me represents the sun, and it represents your happiness and your solar plexus. In the second one, I'm really seeing that with the Hermit, you found it on your own. You didn't have to go through all these tricks and all this stuff to find that love and the happiness that you want. You found it on your own in the hardest of times. And then because you found it, it's like the next step is that you're really feeling emotionally fulfilled within. Look how beautiful this is. Some of you guys could have like be into makeup or into hair or like really stylish things. I feel like some of you guys might be doing a makeover or might need to like switch up your style, make you feel really confident, zhuzh up that look, like get back on point. But what I'm seeing as an outcome, you got the King of Fire, which is your energy, but in this deck it's called the Muse of Inspiration. You're going through a huge transformation, and some of you guys, it's like getting your sexy back. You're not going to allow anybody to stop you from being you. Now, fire signs, look at her hair, look at her nails. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a male or not, but you could be attracting someone who, because this is the energy that you're now emitting, because you don't want to give off this energy in love. So if you're in this energy, look how even her hair, like she's just like, oh, whatever. She's feeling down. Some of you guys need like do your hair, get dressed up, get your sexy back, like do something really cool. Like both of these cards, like, because I feel like a new opportunity in love is coming in for you. And the other group got this too. So if you have Earth in your chart anywhere, look at the Earth sign video. But look at this. Look at her hair. Look at her. Use that creativity. And I feel like you're going to really attract someone with, not because you look a certain way, y'all. It's because when you look good, you feel good, period. I don't care if you put black lipstick on or dye your hair blue. It's literally when you feel that you look good, your vibration puts you in the energy to attract. You don't want to be in this energy where you don't feel good about yourself, because I feel like some sort of offer is coming in, and the Ace is new. So it could be a new offer, something that's very passionate and very someone who like supports your energies and your art and all of that expression. So I just wanted to let you know that like how you feel about yourself is a vibration. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords. Even she's got a haircut. Like, everyone looks really stylish in this group. So I feel like, get your sexy on. Use that experience that you've been through to really elevate yourself. And I really see it going far, and you attracting someone that, I really see you attracting someone from you being this new elevated version of yourself, because you got unstuck. So fire signs, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of my info is below. If not, I'll see you in the next video. All my air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now, if you look at your chart and you have a lot of Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your chart, it could be in your Mars sign, y'all. It could be in your Venus. You just have to take it how it resonates, because we are not only one sign. We are a constellation full of beautiful energy, okay? So automatically I'm seeing Gemini on the board. I'm seeing a lot of Gemini. But we also got earth signs up in here. We got water, so, you know, you could have those aspects in your chart. But the overall energy for you guys is you're busting out. Busting out, busting out. Like, I just kept hearing, bust down, Tatiana. Okay, I know that's probably really inappropriate, but I feel like you guys are feeling good, or you're about to be. If you're not feeling good, you're about to be feeling good, because with this Knight of Voices, it's like freedom, and you're an air sign. Look at you, unicorn, like flying, like winning above it all with this air energy. It's like maybe you guys just busted through a situation, especially because you see how there's these flags down here that are like, it reminds me of like Mario Kart, where like race, and you're doing laps. It looks like you just came from somewhere dark, and this is the same flag that I'm seeing, these flags. Now this is the Muse of Voices, which is in the traditional tarot the King of Swords. So some of you guys could have cut off an air sign, or someone who kind of seemed all over the place, like not stable, you know. You could have cut off the illusion, because you also have another king. You might have cut off two people. This is the King of Pentacles, so it could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you could have cut off, I feel like there was an opportunity for you to be in a relationship with someone, or an opportunity for you to go down a completely different path, and it could have been two different completely different paths. And for some of you it is with work, but I feel like you chose yourself. You chose yourself, because the Nine of Materials talks about I'm good on my own. I feel like you felt free. Maybe you just had like dead weight around you, and I feel like she just looked so free when she let those things go, and now you're in this energy. And if not, this could resonate as past, or just take it how it resonates. But you see how this solar plexus energy, all this yellow that I'm seeing, you're really like radiating out self-love. And look at this. This is who you've become. It's the Page of Pentacles, which in this deck is the Page of Materials. So it's like you have fresh eyes. You have fresh... When you heal from heartbreak, or you heal from any situation in life, you come out as a page, is my perspective. In most cases. I don't see this as an immature energy. I see this as fresh eyes, because you know what you want now. So you only have eyes or energy for what specifically you want. Someone who matches you. The masculine to your feminine, or the feminine to your masculine. Take it how it resonates. And it's someone that you can grow with. And I feel like you're attracting that, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles here is like growing a legacy with someone. It's like your two roses are going to create this like abundance of like prosperity. It's like your children's children. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. And then also here you have the Lovers. So it's like one person's on this side, one person's on that side, and it's like they're both walking towards the same thing, because you left a situation with this. They maybe left the situation and they're heading towards you. You could be a Gemini Venus as well. You could have, you know, your Venus could be an air sign. I'm seeing that heavy. So it's almost like, if you haven't already, it's like what you want wants you. So just go after it. And I feel like you guys are like feeling good. Like this group has felt the best out of all the groups. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a rough patch. I can see y'all. It's been a rough patch. But we got the Six of Materials. This talks about balance. You could be a Libra as well. But this is like someone, look how good she's feeling. She's like, yes, honey. Looking good, smelling good, feeling good. And this is how you guys are going to mirror each other. It's almost like you see the reflection of yourself because you've done the work. And you have 6 and 6. So it's like, that's 3. And then you have 9 and 9. Actually, you have 3 6s. You have the 6 of emotion. 666 is about something new birthing. That's how I read it. And then you have 9 and 9. 9 is like wish fulfillment. It's about being alone, but being content. So underneath this is, I feel like you have a wish coming in. There might be someone from your past with the 6 of emotions that really just makes you feel like home. Really just feels like, man, they're a part of me. Like when you look at yourself, you see them. And so for some of you, if this is not someone from your past, which I definitely see that, it's someone who makes you feel like home. Someone who brings out your inner child and just like feels like heals you from the inside out. This is beautiful. And then we have the 9 of emotions. So this is the wish fulfillment. This is something like, you see the lamp, the genie lamp? I feel like y'all are about to get wish fulfillment, honey. This is beautiful. Reciprocity and balance and freedom and all the goodies. So my air signs, if you're not feeling like this, if you feel like you're stuck in a situation between 2 people or you don't know what to do, choose yourself and it will naturally unfold. Choose yourself. Put your focus on yourself. Put your focus on what you want. Keep that energy. Hold it because it's coming. And it could be someone you already know. And sometimes it doesn't mean it's someone that you had a relationship with. It could just be someone who's from your childhood, someone who could be watching you from the past, like on social media, someone who thinks of you. I really feel like this person's going to feel like the diamond in the rough. So my air signs, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for this reading. Remember, if you want to get more to your story, you can always book a personal reading with me. If not, go check out your other aspects. Create the whole story. Go find out what your moon sign says or your, other stuff. So it makes it really cool. So anyways, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you already know the drill. And if not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, so this is a love reading for all of my water signs. Water signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you look at your chart and you have a lot of water placements, this could resonate with you. So let's hop in. So what I'm seeing overall with my water signs, there's some sort of indecision going on or a need for balance. Some of you guys are balancing. You're balancing work, you're balancing, the changes in your life, and you're creating a lot. I feel like you guys have maybe gone through a phase of where you've destroyed a lot of things. Maybe you've just kicked somebody out of your life recently. Like, you see how this tower is like this person just fell off the rock? You destroyed something. You cut someone out because of the knowledge that you've acquired for yourself. It's like most of the time the tower energy is like all scary because it's like the divine steps in and knocks everything down. But this is kind of like you're knocking down things that are not stable to you. So maybe you've achieved that balance and created a new karmic timeline, a new emotional beginning from knocking down this tower, and it's manifesting in this 8 of emotions. It's like you've opened a portal. For some of you guys, you did some work on the full moon in Saturn lunar eclipse. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this, you might have been doing some moon work around the eclipse season because you've opened up some sort of portal and you're walking away. Some of you could live in the desert, literally, with the sand, or live near the beach. But what I'm seeing is that some of you guys have either moved or done something drastic, cut someone out of your life, and now you've achieved this beautiful balance and you're feeling good to move on. I feel like some people it could be travel, some people it could be forward movement, but it's some sort of portal. So I want to see what you guys have opened up or unlocked. Especially you have number 8, and 8 always represents, like, to me, abundance and karma. It's like, especially because she's got this black on, and then here she's grounded in like what she's been through, this darkness, and now she's wearing black here. It's almost like you've walked away from something. I want to see what you're walking towards. So you got the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you guys could be walking towards an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I feel like for most of you guys, regardless if you're male or female, you're really walking into this Queen of Materials energy. This is someone who's really confident. And you see how it's like her below, but then it's like she's thinking of herself, thinking highly of yourself. She doesn't have all these accessories on down here, but up here she does. So whether you're male or female, it's like all the things you've been through have been leading you towards not only financial abundance, because the Queen is someone who's very nurturing and loving and gives back, and she's beautiful. And this is, even if you're male, this is like, you could be a Libra as well, or dealing with a Taurus, or you're just unlocking that beautiful energy. It's like you've been in this dark place. You've been in this, I'm sorry, I know that this is a reading for water signs, and I said you could be a Taurus, but you could also have, have a water moon sign. So I don't read like, you don't have to be a water sign sun. You could be a water moon or Mars. But this is the energy of thinking highly of yourself. When was the last time you really thought highly of yourself? From the inside out. Like, this is like the inside and this is the out. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be manifesting abundance, maybe changing your wardrobe, changing your hair. Some of you guys could be into pinup styles, tattoos, I'm seeing. Just even having plants in your home, cooking, being really like nurturing to yourself, and like, or attracting someone in your life that's just really lovely and beautiful. It's like you're going towards them. So this could be someone that you're attracting. And I feel like maybe you're attracting a reflection of yourself. For some people, it's like when you've done all the stuff that you've been through has made you feel highly of yourself. So now your life has to match that high vibration through finances, through love, all that. And then we have the Muse of Voices, which is in the traditional tarot, the King of Swords. So this is like the King of Swords is someone who knows what they want. And if you look down, there's a little person and they're walking through some sort of portal. Like I said before, walking to a portal. And that portal is really to know thyself. Water signs are typically the energy of like emotions, but it almost looks like water around here. But this is typically the King of Swords, using your voice. So it's like, maybe you use your voice to kick someone out of your experience and just give you balance and freedom and liberation with your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, and you really, really are heading towards like freedom of self. It's like you are literally from the inside out. So this card to me is giving me the vibe of the inside. It's like you're going through this portal of authenticity. The moon's here again. So it's like on the inside you're speaking your truth and you're balanced, and on the outside, well, car's all falling down. On the outside you're beautiful. It's like it's the perfect balance within and without. So water signs, that is absolutely beautiful. At the bottom of the deck you have the sun. So some of you guys are meditating, and that's also helping you get closer, like I said, with the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. I did that backwards, but you get it. And so the sun represents the happiest energy in the deck. So you're going towards your ultimate happiness. You could be also attracting a Leo. And it's, for some of you guys, this could be romance, but it's whatever you want, honestly. You're attracting a better situation because you're a better you. And because you're a better you, you can have whatever you want. So I'm really feeling like liberation, freedom, travel, love, self-acceptance. Go ahead, water signs, come through. All right, guys, this was your reading. I really feel like I kind of got off task about, the love aspect, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's self-love. But for some of you guys, it's definitely someone who's like nurturing and loving coming in. So you have to take it how it resonates. I really feel like this is a beautiful pairing. It's like someone who beautifully expresses their voice, and they've been through a lot and they have healthy boundaries, and so do you. So this is like a beautiful pairing, water signs. So this was your reading. If you'd like to get more on your story, you can look at your other aspects, look at your other signs in your chart, or you can book a session with me. No sweat. I appreciate all the comment, likes, shares, and subscriptions. Thank you so much for helping me out. I'll see you guys in the next video.